Hello everybody!
So if you missed our last video, we just finished a cooking class with Hoi An Cooking School and it was absolutely amazing.
So if you haven't watched that video, pause this one and go back and watch the other one.
But we decided that deserved its own video, so it's still the same day and we are going to explore the ancient city of Hoi An.
So come along with us. The first place that we are stopping on this Sights to See tour in the ancient town is an ancient pagoda that actually we've walked past a few times but never really stopped to take a look at. We've been in Hoi An for about 3 days now. I think we've walked this market area pretty much every single day, but it's beautiful, so we're gonna walk it again. I don't think this place is ever not busy. It's packed. It's been packed all day. It's crazy.
So I do believe we've entered a part of Hoi An, or the ancient city of Hoi An, where you can only walk or cycle. So there's no cars, no motorbikes, anything like that. And we have made it to one of the famous pagodas here. It looks absolutely stunning from what we can see from the outside. I don't know if you have to buy a ticket to get in, but I think we're gonna go check it out. We see people walking inside. So we've just made it inside the pagoda and it is absolutely stunning. The detail in here is like spectacular. It's so pristine. There's coils, like huge coils of incense hanging from the roof, which just gives it such a nice smelling aroma. There's obviously something more like prayer focused up there. Everything is like gold and red and lush and feels royal and everything like that. There was a ticket check at the beginning, but no one sold us a ticket, so we just kind of walked in. So from our understanding this is free, but I don't actually know. That pagoda was amazing. But next on our agenda today, before the sun sets, which is already kind of setting, is to go to the Japanese covered bridge. So I think we're gonna walk the main streets of the walking area here in Hoi An to get there. I honestly didn't think Hoi An could get more beautiful from our past couple of days, but this walking street is absolutely stunning. It's lined with shops and restaurants and little cafes and everything. Obviously it would be probably more expensive here than other parts of the city, I'm guessing, but it still looks really, really cute. And with the sunset, everything is just kind of in a nice twilight. All the lanterns are glowing. It's really pretty. So the Japanese covered bridge is under construction. So we can't actually view it. There is stairs that go somewhere, so I wonder if there's like a viewing point. Graham and I will check it out, but we can't actually go through it, which is a bummer, but oh well. There is tons of tourists here right now. It is absolutely crazy. There's so many people out and about. I love it. Yeah, that definitely looks pretty impassable.
Okay, we have been walking for don't know, probably a good 45 minutes.
Maybe a little bit under that.
But this place is huge. Like,
yeah,
there's gonna be several streets here, I think, tonight that we actually, unfortunately, aren't gonna get to just because it's so vast and so big. But there's so many beautiful stores and like textiles and like souvenirs and lanterns and all kinds of stuff going on.
It feels very like boutique. Even though there's a lot of tourists, it just feels like it's a really peaceful and serene environment, especially, again, we say it all the time, but with all these lanterns, like it's just, it's absolutely beautiful here, and I just can't get over Hoi An. It just keeps surprising me.
Yeah, this place is so impressive. Okay, we've made it to the street along the river here. Again, there's lots of like little shops and stuff like that going on here, so it's pretty cool to explore that a little bit more. Also, I'm like pretty sure there's an entrance fee onto this street. Robin and I, when we entered from a gate that there was nobody there, so we just walked in. But there's several other gates, I guess, on streets where there's people standing, and it looks like they're charging people to get in. We didn't know that until we, I guess, walked past and saw that people were getting charged. I think at that gate, maybe the guard just wasn't there, but there's definitely nobody there charging or checking tickets or all. So I don't know.
We have now reached the very congested part of the river, and unfortunately, to get to the supper spot that we want to go to, we need to cross that bridge, and there is a ton of people here. It's going to be like elbows out. Just kidding, we won't do that. But it will be hard to get through.
Okay, we have come to Nasta Life for supper. It is kind of like in its own little back oasis area in here. It's really secluded and quite quiet. It's really nice, actually. It's right off the river, so it's lots of people like walking by on the other side of this wall, but it does not feel like it, so it's really cool. Robin has ordered the chicken curry in a clay pot, kind of snazzy, and I got the fried rice with beef. I haven't had fried rice since Bali, so I'm kind of excited to eat fried rice again.
So because we are still in the main walking area, prices are obviously a little bit higher here, but this one was really highly recommended on TripAdvisor, and honestly the prices aren't like too bad. Like they are around 80,000 to 90,000 dong, so that's like $4-ish, I would say, for the most part. And like Graham and I aren't necessarily done exploring and walking in this area, so we didn't want to leave and risk having to pay like 150,000 dong or however much the entrance fee is to get in. So technically we're saving money, potentially. And this is a family-run restaurant, and the mom who greeted us at the front door, their happy hour is a 2-for-1 cocktails, but cocktails are super expensive. Even in Southeast Asia, it's like 120,000 dong, so we never really go for them. But she offered us a 2-for-1 beer, so Graham and I both got a Saigon to celebrate our last night here in Hoi An, because we just have absolutely loved every minute of it. Wow, this looks amazing. Mine is piping hot right now. Even though I absolutely just burnt all the taste buds off of my mouth. The flavors were delicious, but I'm probably gonna wait till it cools down before I continue to eat this.
Oh, that's good. That is like some of the better fried rice I've ever had, and we ate fried rice almost every day in Bali.
Just want to give a little update. This is quite possibly one of the best curries I have ever had. And no, Graham and I are not just saying this. Like, it legitimately is cooked to perfection. Like, the chicken is tender. All of like the carrots and potatoes and all of the other vegetables that they have are super soft. And it's just like, it's like a kind of like a creamier curry. It's just absolutely delicious. And they brought us out a little plate of fruit, which is really nice, so we'll have that for dessert.
Okay, so the total for my beef fried rice and Robin's chicken curry and our 2 Saigons came to $2.10, so about $10. Considering that our restaurant is just off the main street in a very popular place in Vietnam and like the most touristy spot of that city, that's a pretty good deal. I'm in a dilemma. I see banana pancakes with Nutella, And I see the banana fried rice coconut milk dessert that we had on our food tour in Ho Chi Minh. But I'm so full from supper. What a dilemma. Tough life. Okay, we changed our mind. We're not getting any dessert. We're just gonna head home.
Okay, so we stopped on this bridge because, first of all, it's really nice to look at all of the boats with the tourists and the lanterns lit up, but also this bridge, obviously the water is super high because all of the tourists have to duck when they go under it, and it's just really funny to see. But yeah, I think we're gonna walk along the river all the way back to the bridge that we take to get to our little island that we're staying on. It seems like there's lots of little islands here in the Hoi An area because of the river. It just kind of creates all of those. But I think we'll probably just take our time, still look at some sites, maybe go in some shops, and just slowly work our way back. So we completely forgot that we wanted to go to the night market before we went back, and we were just on our way and we literally stumbled upon it. It's right along the river. We literally have to walk through it to get to the bridge that goes to our island. So let's check out the night market.
Happy hour on donuts. Okay, I got my donut. It was 20,000, so it was $1. It was happy hour, so not bad. This is my dessert for the day. There's a lot of sugar on here, I just saw. We are also just leaving the night market now, and there is somebody here taking tickets and getting cash, but I've now seen a couple people walk by, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on with paying to get into the ancient town. This donut, I've had about that much of it. Not good. It's so stale, like it's a rock. Disappointing. Okay, and just like that, we are back at our hotel.
Honestly, our day in Hoi An, it was separated into 2 different videos, so it's made for one very full day.
Yeah.
But Hoi An just keeps surprising us with its beauty. Like, of course it's a touristy place, but like, I can see why. Like, honestly, I would come back here. Like, there's just so many things to do. There's so many shops to look at.
Yeah.
The lanterns at night and even during the day are absolutely beautiful. It just is such like a picturesque location. It's definitely a must-see in Vietnam. You just have to be prepared to, you know, kind of weave through the crowds a little bit.
Yeah, and I can definitely tell why it's a UNESCO protected site. Honestly, I think if you are ever in Vietnam, you absolutely have to add Hoi An to your itinerary because it's one that you do not want to miss. And
also, like I think I mentioned a couple videos ago, but I do want to reiterate, we almost didn't come here because we were in Nha Trang and we were hearing about all of the central flooding that was in Hoi An and kind of central Vietnam, and how like all of the news articles were making it like really, really bad, like you shouldn't go here and everything like that. And of course, like, listen to, you know, do your research and everything, but we were, after chatting with locals, they were like, no, like it's actually fine, like Hoi An just floods sometimes, it's just that time of the year, like it's okay. It was mainly just the ancient city, and we had talked to our accommodation to see like if there was flooding in our area, and there wasn't. First day we got here, there was tons of rain, but honestly these past 2 days have been beautiful weather.
It has hardly rained at all.
Yeah, we saw a couple areas that were kind of submerged right by the river even yesterday, but today it's kind of all cleared up, so I'm very thankful that we actually did get here.
Yeah, so we definitely learned a big lesson. Listen to the locals because they know what's best or what's going on in their city. So, but that, I think, is where we're gonna leave it for our time here in Hoi An. Like we said, get to Hoi An, you will absolutely not regret it.
Yeah, probably one of my favorite places so far in Vietnam. So That's definitely big for me to say. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you on our travel day tomorrow. Bye-bye. Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember what we did this evening. I don't know.
God, stop it. Pagoda. The walking. Do you want me to say?
Yes, go. I don't know what I'm saying.
We are back at our hotel.
We are back at our
I just want to talk. Okay, so just stop it. We gotta get through this.
Okay,
I
go.
wanna go to bed. Okay, stop. Okay, so just like that, we are. That's it. Stop it, Graham.
Okay, I'm good.
Stop. I want to get through this.
Okay, go.
All right, so just like that, we are back at our hotel.
Oh my god.